Thinking will ruin more photographs than any bad light, dodgy cameras or bad weather ever will. Can I get a shot of you in red? You look so beautiful, just here. You look so cool. Thank you, beautiful. So when you're out shooting, you'll spot a character, a gorgeous light, like a mad little collision of people. Your instinct kicks in and you're like, oh, there's a banging photo here. Then the thought police kick in. Oh, I feel a bit weird. What if they notice me? What if the shot don't work out? Or I tried something like this before, it didn't work. What if I look like some weird bloke just walking around London with a camera, pointing it at strangers? And by the time all of that nonsense has finished this little board meeting in your skull, the shot's gone. It's like court adjourned. See, the street, right, doesn't wait for confidence to catch up. The moment comes, the moment's gone. And somewhere between those two moments is where photographers are freaking out. That's why I use what I call the 0.5 second rule. When I see it, feel it, know it, I move. Before thinking kicks in, before it can take hold, start spinning its webs. Like hesitation, it can feel very real in the moment. It is very real. But what it is, in actual fact, it's just fear in disguise. And once fear kicks in and wants to start explaining itself why it's there, we've already lost the battle.
That's it, mate. That looks so cool, man. Showing off the muscles, mate. If you put one arm there, further down, because this is a wide, no, this way, like stretch it, that's it.
I've spoken to hundreds of people down the years at my Dare photography workshops, and the common thread is nearly all the same. They don't lack talent, they don't even lack information. What they lack is trust in that first impulse. They see the shot, they feel that little electric pull in their body. There's pretty much saying, move now. But instead of moving, they go into what I call the thinking web. Oh, maybe I'll wait, or I'll come back later. Maybe there's a better shot in a minute. Or maybe I should take this shot from further away. Maybe I'll pretend I'm photographing something else. Maybe I'll just walk past and tell myself, it weren't that good a shot anyway. And that last one's the killer. Because a lot of photographers, we can't acknowledge that we're scared. We don't like to acknowledge it. So this thinking gets involved and rewrites the story afterwards. We say to ourselves, oh, the light wasn't right. The composition wasn't clean. Oh, the person moved. We kind of tell ourselves it weren't worth it. But underneath all that is kind of one simple fear. It's the fear of rejection. Fear that someone's looking at you, someone might question you, someone might say no, and you kind of feel exposed because of that. It's kind of like thinking then just becomes dangerous in the realm of creativity. It's not because thinking's bad, but we're allowing thinking to give fear time to build a case. It will create a perfectly reasonable excuse for staying safe. And safe in street photography, your work's gonna look, well, it's gonna look safe.
Let's get a picture, hold up. Hold up, got it. Look this way. Thank you.
That's why the 0.5 second rule works. It gets you ahead of the story in your head. The mind, right, thinking. It's brilliant, it's great at keeping you where you're at. It's not interested in you progressing. It wants to keep you safe. It wants comfort, control, guarantees. And it wants the streets, the world, when you're out shooting, to behave like a nice little photography exercise in a book. Life doesn't work like that. The street is chaos. People move badly, buses get in the way, someone will walk through your frame when you don't want them to. So instead of waiting for certainty, we need to train reaction. You train the body to move. And you stop asking, should I? And you start taking notice of the little radar inside you that says, go now. That's the part worth trusting, not the loud, panicky voice trying to protect your ego, your thinking. So this is how I use it. Yeah, the 0.5 second method. When I'm out shooting, I'm not walking around trying to overthink things. I'm scanning, yeah? I'm kind of feeling things out, kind of letting the streets wash over me, like a face in a crowd. Could be something that somebody's wearing, could be a gesture, someone standing a little bit crooked, a little bit off balance in a doorway. It's just noticing. And you know what that feels like when it hits you, when it registered that, oh wow, there's a shot here. As soon as that registers, I move and then I'll improvise. And most of the time, I have especially if it's a street portrait, I have no idea what I'm going to say. And sometimes I'm lost for words and I kind of make it up as I go along. And if I screw it up, who cares? No one's died. Move before this starts spinning webs. And don't demand a result of yourself so much as demand action. See, the 0.5 second rule, it isn't really about speed. It might feel like that. It's about trust. Giving yourself the opportunity at least. See, the way we shoot is often the way we live, and the way we live is the way that we shoot. If you hesitate in life, you'll hesitate with a camera. But you can use street photography. You can use this method, the 0.5 second rule, in photography. And I'm telling you now, you practice this with consistency, it'll spill into your life as well. I promise you. You stop waiting to feel ready. Stop asking the world for permission to begin. You stop treating every photograph so seriously. Be passionate for sure. I'm so passionate about my photography, but kind of don't take it so seriously at the same time. Getting ahead of your thinking, half a second ahead of that, before that fear kicks in and the mind starts spinning webs. And that half a second can be the difference between another missed photograph and creating a little piece of magic. Guys, if you want a little peek behind the magic curtain, do yourself a favour, come on over to the Street Thief Patreon. I'll put a link in the show notes under this video. Get yourselves over there, guys. I do post-production videos over there weekly. The Patreon is kind of like, remember DVDs? And you watch the film, but you'd have extras, and you see the process and the behind the scenes and all of that kind of thing. That's what the Street Thief Patreon is. Get yourselves over there, I promise you won't regret it. Don't forget to grab yourself a copy of my zine, The Way of the Street Photographer. It's a juicy little pocketbook full of inspiration, I promise. Gonna get you out of trouble when you need a shot of inspiration. You can fold it up, put it in your back pocket. Promise you're gonna love it. Links to everything under the video. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Out.